Hello, fellow traders. Nutty Bar Trading coming to you on a Thursday night. It is July the 12th, and this is the summary report for day number 48. This is now my second time recording this. I'm not sure what happened, but my sound completely cut out in my first video. Now I'm going to try and make another video, and this sound is working. Something with my Streamlabs. I actually wasn't muted. My Streamlabs wasn't working, but we got it working again. It's already 8:40 now, unfortunately, which means that all my rhythmic data has reset for the next day. So it's kind of difficult to show my profit and loss for today. But regardless, again, you can, if you want verification, you can go back to yesterday's stream, compare the balances and compare them to today. But I assure you, what I'm telling you is the truth. If you're new here, basically this channel is to document, to journal my trading journey. It is very important to me that I'm fully transparent with my trading, which means usually I trade live every day. And then I also do a summary video like this where you'll see my profit and loss, my balances, and we'll also use TradeZella to go over this, basically review the week's trading. In this video, obviously today I didn't stream for kind of needed a mental break after everything that happened yesterday. And it's kind of funny, but I actually wasn't going to talk about this in my original video that I recorded, but then it's been kind of on my heart that I want to share this and I want to get it off my chest. So I'm going to share a little bit about that whole situation and just kind of, I need to get it out. I've always had a little bit of a hard time. I'm not sure how to say, getting bullied or seeing other people get bullied is a huge trigger for me. There's nothing that gets me more agitated and upset than when I see that. And I have a hard time just being quiet about it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to wait and do it until at the end of this video. That way, for those that do not care for it, I know there's some of my followers that don't care for the drama, and I don't blame you at all. Personally, I wish it would go away, and I'm hoping, I want to get this off my chest, and then I'm done with it, and we're moving on. But I do feel like I need to share. So first and foremost, I'm going to try and do this briefly, so this video isn't 30 minutes long. But it was kind of a crazy day. In a nutshell, I went a little bit crazy with evaluation accounts, okay? Basically, I was using evaluation accounts to try and get my confidence back with my trading. I was struggling again with my confidence. The last 2 days have just been terrible with everything. And I ended up actually buying 8 evaluation accounts. I'm still not quite sure why I bought that many. Basically, I thought I might need them the way that things were going. Long story short, actually, let me just show you my rhythmic accounts. So here are the 8 eval accounts that we purchased. This was between last night, after I ended stream yesterday and today. But basically, we passed all 8 of them. As you can see, the balance here, we are over 53,000 on all 8 of these accounts. It's a long story, and I'm not going to get into it really, but we caught some of the big moves, and I was seeing the market really well. And bottom line is, it worked. My confidence came back. My confidence is back. And I feel really good about my trading right now. Obviously that can change, but also just, I want to clarify, and for the new viewers here, I am a learning trader, and by no means do I want to come across like I am a professional trader or that I have it all together and I know exactly what I'm doing. That is not the case at all. I am still trying to learn, and it's been a struggle. We have struggled with our trading on these funded accounts, so just want to make that clear. So the funded, I'm just going to leave it at that on the evaluation accounts. Now, what are we going to do with all these accounts? That's a good question. Obviously, we only need 3 more accounts. Then we're at the 20 accounts, which is the most that you can have with Apex. Basically, we're going to take the remaining 5 and we're going to trade them for 6 days. And then we are going to just let them go and let them be at the 6 days traded. If you're familiar, you need 7 traded days with Apex in order to pass your evaluation account. So we're just going to let them sit at 6 days and then not worry about them. And I guess if we need them in the future, we can use them. But for now, after these 3, we're going to have those funded. We're going to have 20 accounts again. Then we are only going to focus on those 20. And we're going to basically make priority getting payout from those 20 funded accounts. How we're going to do it in a sense of, are we going to take them 1 by 1, 2 by 2, or all at the same time? I think that's still to be determined. But yeah, so back to the rest of the day. So this morning I was feeling really confident. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to take 2 accounts, take 2 of my funded accounts and trade those 2 using micros. I only traded 1 to 2 micros on those 2 accounts. And at the end of the day, we made $70 or $350 profit on those 2 accounts, which was great. I had a lot of fun trading, and yeah, it was a good day of trading. Now I did switch to 2 additional accounts at the end of the day, and I think we ended up with like a $70 loss on those 2, just for the total of how the day went. But overall, it was a good day. I do want to talk a little bit about, because I know we'll get asked this question a lot. The question is, why, did I do something different trading today when I wasn't streaming versus when I'm streaming? And I actually, I made notes. So I kept a whole list of notes on things that I noticed that I'm doing differently when I'm not streaming. And there was quite a bit. And the most notable was just not having like the fear of failure. I think that kind of sums it up, but basically just trusting my entry, like just trusting what I'm seeing, trusting the price action that I'm seeing. If I see momentum and I like the price action from that, then I just entered. Boom, done. And if the price started going against me and I no longer like that price, or I no longer like that entry or that trade, I got out. I didn't wait for it to hit my 30 tick stop loss. I just got out. And if it turned around again, I re-entered. It really was that simple. Just also on my profit taking, I was way more conscious on just following the price action before I took my profit. I let my profit run until I saw price action I didn't like, and then I got out. Which is how it should be. That is how it should be. So obviously, I like to think that trading in front of people doesn't affect you, but obviously I think it does. There's that, you don't want to look foolish in front of people, or you don't, you just don't like to have losers. And that additional dynamic on top of already, trading, it adds to it. So I definitely need to just trade how I trade and not worry at all about what people think about it or what anyone says about it. I'm going to trade my way, and it is what it is. Not everyone's going to trade my way. Not everyone's going to agree with how I trade. That's okay. Newsflash, not everyone agrees with the way that you trade. Not everyone thinks that's how you should trade. So everyone has to find their own thing. Find your own thing that works for you. And if it works for you, then that is what matters. And that is the only thing that matters. But because it works for you, don't try and push it onto other people. Just now, it's different if someone is asking for help. That's different. But I'm talking about like, hey, you shouldn't do this, this, and this. And this was dumb because of this, this, and this. No, just everyone sees things differently. Everyone takes trades differently. And this whole kind of mantra of sometimes it comes across like some people would never have losers. And we all know that's not true. So it's just, that really stood out to me today was just, I need to trade how I trade and not worry about anyone else. That's it. Obviously, streaming is something that I choose to do. And if I continue to not be able to overcome that hurdle, then I need to make that decision of not streaming. Now I'm not ready to give that up. I really enjoy it. I enjoy the community. I just enjoy the camaraderie that we have. So I'm not really ready to give that up. I just need to trade how I trade and not worry about what other people say or do or think. So that's the biggest kind of takeaway that we had today for me anyway. So that kind of does it for today. Obviously, let me hide my Rhythmic accounts. So we had $700 in profit today. And we had, obviously this does not include the evaluation accounts. I was doing a little calculation here just for my own kind of good mental health. And I think we were at $25,000 in profit today with my evaluation accounts. So, that's not too bad. That's not terrible. It's almost as good as Patrick, but not quite. I didn't have to say that, but I did. Okay. Now is the time for anyone that doesn't enjoy drama, doesn't want to deal with it. I don't blame you, first of all. Just close the app, go away now, because what I'm about to discuss it might cause more drama. I'm honestly hoping it doesn't. I want to settle this. I want to have a resolution where we can both move forward, and get past this toxicity. But anyway, here goes. Obviously, this is related to Patrick Wieland. I think we all know that. And just kind of going to give a little bit of a backstory and a history to it. So obviously, what was it, a week ago? I put out a video on the changes made from Top Step. And in that video, I guess, I don't know the intent, but Patrick commented in that video about my Nutty Bar Trading's name and just kind of poking fun at it. And honestly, I took it in good fun. I thought it was kind of funny. I think I do have a weird name, and that's okay. I didn't really put a whole lot of thought into my name, and here we are. But I screenshotted what he commented, and I posted that on social media and just kind of played along with it and had fun with it. I said, hey boys, we've made it. Insinuating, Patrick Wieland commented on our channel. Obviously, Patrick Wieland has 200,000 subscribers, is the most popular day trading streamer on YouTube. I think that, I don't know, I guess I didn't check, but I think so. So obviously, was that like a great moment for me? No, not really. I thought I was just having fun with it, playing along with it. Now, obviously, I've talked about Patrick Wieland in the past. And I guess talking to him more, that's kind of what is setting him off about that I talk about him in my streams. I guess a couple things. I mean, I don't know if he's living under a rock or something, but there's a lot of other streamers that talk about him as well. But I guess that doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter, really. But yes, I talked about him. Obviously, the biggest streamer on YouTube. People in chat asking questions about him, what my thoughts are on him. I believe we live in a free country and I'm allowed to share my thoughts. And I did. And yeah, my thoughts were basically, and I've repeatedly said, I think he's a good trader. I still believe that. He's a better trader than I am. I can admit that. I'm just new. I'm just learning. Like I said, I am still learning. But within that, I question his transparency. And that seems to be what set him off. Now, you might ask, why would I have reason to question his transparency? And the reason is, again, I don't want to bring up the past and all that, but it is a reality and it's part of the issue. 3 years ago, he was deceiving his audience, trading paper money, insinuating that it was real money. That to me is an issue. And then the way that he trades, and I want to make something clear. I'm not telling him how to do his channel. He can do it however he wants. He's free to do that. But if you choose to do your channel and your trading in a certain way, don't be shocked if people question your transparency then. It seems like there's times when you show your entries and your exits, and I think that is great. For example, and again, I don't want to do the comparison thing, but trades by Matt, you can make fun of him all you want, but at least he's consistently showing his profit and loss all the time. He's consistently showing his entries, his exits, where you are not. So I don't think it's out of place to question or at least say that you're not as transparent as some other streamers are. Does that make it terrible and make it so that no, you can still choose to do that. But I think my point is, I think it is a fair statement. Even if you disagree, even if we disagree on that point, I don't even mind. We can agree to disagree and move on and be gentlemen about it. But unfortunately, it appears like you're incapable of doing that. After yesterday's stream, again, you continue to go back and forth, just harassing and then name calling me. You go to Twitter, you call me a cockroach, and then you go on your stream and you make jokes about my wife. Then you threaten, you want to fight me. Like, where did it go from having a civil conversation to threatening, fighting, wanting to fight me, making jokes about my wife, calling me a cockroach? Like, why do you feel the need that you need to do that to people? I've had to deal with bullies quite a bit in my life, and that is a huge trigger for me. And I can spot a bully from a long way away. And I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared. Again, just further showing your character. After the stream yesterday, you unblocked me from Twitter just so you can tweet at me to make sure that I've learned my lesson to not come at you. First of all, I didn't come at you. I voiced my opinion. But second of all, like, again, you're celebrating that type of behavior, and it encourages your chat to celebrate that type of behavior. You're a leader in your community, and you're creating a community that is very toxic, and it's not necessary. We can be civil and we can disagree. Again, like when I saw the whole thing with trades by Matt, completely uncalled for, Why do you feel the need that you need to go after people like you do? Do you think that's what is making you successful? Is that your persona? Is that your brand? I would rethink that. But then you issue an apology to Matt, Trades by Matt. And then you delete the apology video. And it's just, you go after ICT, then you delete your tweets. You go after me, then you delete your VOD. Why? If you can't keep your posts, if you keep having to delete stuff that you're saying, it shows me that you do know what you're saying is wrong. Either you don't care, or either you just do it for the views and you don't understand how it hurts other people in the process. But my plea is just, you don't need to do that. You really do not need to do that. And the other thing, just again, yesterday, sending your viewers to my channel to harass me. But then in the same moment, in one moment, you're wanting to fight me, making jokes about my wife. And then the next moment, you're trying to give me these backhanded compliments of, oh, I wish him well. Oh, I wish he will, I really hope he gets to Payout. It's disingenuous. And it's pathetic. And then sending your viewers into my chat to harass my chat and cause just trolling me, completely uncalled for. Then you make comments that I should be thanking you that I got 600 subs because of this. Well, first of all, I was at 2,400 subs before this happened. Now I'm at 25. So you gave me 100 subs that I didn't want. I can grow my own channel. I don't need your help. I never asked for your help. It's just focus on your own channel. Again, this morning, you couldn't stop talking about me. My plea is to just move on. It's not necessary. It's a bad look for the community. And just my plea is just, I know this probably won't make a difference. I know you will just probably laugh at this. But my plea is really to, I don't like seeing you being like that. And I don't think it's necessary. We can stay civil and disagree. We do not need to resort to name calling and threatening and fighting. And that's how 10-year-olds act. That's how 2-year-olds act. We're adults, or I hope so. And then just, again, like, you continually want to insult me about my trading. First of all, that really doesn't bother me, because you're right. I can admit it. I'm not trading well right now. I never said I was. Again, I'm learning. You've been trading for 7 years. I've been doing this on stream for 3 months. I guess my question to you is, how long did it take you to get to Payout? I think you've been partnered with Top Step now for close to a year. I did some checking, and it looks like you received your first payout in May of this year. So again, I think that's great. Congratulations on the payout. That's awesome. But why not encourage each other instead of trying to drag them down? And I'm just so confused. Like, are you really that threatened by me? Are you really that threatened by my 2,500 subscribers that you feel the need to come after me like this in my community? Like, I'm honestly not sure. And I'm a little bit confused why you choose to come after me like this, all because I shared an opinion on your transparency that maybe it hurts. Sometimes the truth hurts, but show me where I was wrong. Show me where I was wrong and again, it's my opinion. If you disagree with it, we can agree to disagree. You don't have to agree with me. I'm just saying there's no need to start being uncivil. That's all I'm saying. You don't need to be my friend, but we don't need to act like 2-year-olds. So that's my rant, or my 2 cents, what I wanted to share, what I wanted to get out, off my chest. I truly mean this when I say I am a very forgiving person, and I extend grace. I still want to believe that people have the best of intentions. So I extend that grace to you. And moving forward, I hope we can move past this. I hope we can move past the name calling. Just the uncivil part of it. You don't have to like me. I'm not asking for that. I'm just asking for you to be civil. I don't think that's too much to ask. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say. Again, I do wish you luck and success. You already have success, and it seems like you have everything that you could want. Why let me be a distraction to that? I'm not a threat to you. So anyway, take care. I hope this makes sense to people, and I hope people take it the right way, even though probably people won't, but I feel better. I had to get it off my chest. I'm done, and I'm ready to move on, onwards and upwards, focus on trading. And also, just a note, I will be making some changes in my chat and having locking it down a little bit more, so we can kind of have the community that we had. So hopefully that is possible. So anyway, that's it. Take care, everybody. Thank you for listening, and have a great rest of your evening, and God bless.